from Samastitihi, Surya Namaskar, Yekam, arms up, inhale. Dway, exhale. Trini, inhale. Jatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shot, exhale. Right leg's gonna rise. Right knee is gonna bend. You're gonna look under this right arm. Let that foot drop over behind the left glute. 1. You can also look over the arm if you feel that's better for you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly spin it around and tap into 1. Right knee, right elbow, above it if you can. 1. Mountain climber, hold. 2, 3. Bring it to center. 1, 2, 3. Cross it over. 1, 2, 3. And step back. Left leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend that left knee. Look under that left arm. Swivel the hips up, left hip up. Heel behind opposite glute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 mountain climber. Push the back up. Strong arms. Push the earth away. Knee to elbow or above it. 1, 2, 3. Center. 1, 2, 3. Cross to opposite elbow. 1, 2, 3. Downward facing. Trying to hop your feet crossed at the ankles to behind the hands, between the hands, or through the hands to get to seated. Once there, legs extend, toes pull back, reach forward, waddle a little left, waddle a little right. Suck this low belly in. Try to feel that tailbone pull up and point back. Pubic bone follows it. So right in here moves back. Catch the toes or the feet or the ankles and come forward. Paschimottanasana. 1, 2. Aim forward. Think ribs up and over those thighs. 1 more. Then just slowly coming up, still sucked in here, arms reached out, back pushing out, and roll yourself down very slowly. So you have 24 vertebrae in your back. Imagine you're going to count those 24. Tick, 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 right? So you're just going as slow as you can. Once you're down, take the hands a little bit under the hips, just a little. Point the toes, lift the legs. Flex the feet, lower the legs. Point the toes, lift. Flex the feet, lower. Point the toes, lift. Flex the feet, lower. Now you can carry on like this. This is fine. You can also do these one-legged, right? Left. But there are other options if you want to make this a little more work. You lower the legs and you lift, shoulders down, and then lower the hips and lower the legs. That's an option. So lift the legs, lift the shoulders down, slowly lower the hips, lower the legs. Or you can just keep doing leg lifts, up, down, or 3 more. The shoulders down, up, down. So a little more up, down, up, down. Now you can keep doing leg lifts right here, half up, half down. Or you can roll back to plow Toes lightly tap and roll down. Trying to keep those legs as close into the torso as possible. So on the roll down, legs into torso. So roll to plow. And then through here, try to bring the legs into the torso. So just leg lifts or plow, pointed toes, roll down. Just 2 more. Nice and slowly, not in a hurry. Make sure your breath is still where you observe. And then, once you're down, bend this left knee, let the foot go to the floor. Reach up and catch the big toe. Can't have the big toe get any belt or strap or towel over the foot. Take that right hand, hook that toe or hold that towel. Extend the left leg, put left palm on thigh. Exhale, bring head up to knee. 1, 2, use your core. Reach forward. 3, keep this left leg active. 4, 5, head and shoulders drop. Hold on to that hip. Keep your left hip on the ground. Open that right leg slowly. So we don't want to just fall over having this hip roll up. We're going to keep that left hip heavy. Supta Padangusthasana B. Extend through that heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can return to center and come up to seated and take 3 limb pose. Bend this left leg back, set the thighs to parallel, and tip forward. Or you can stay with that right leg out and over, lift up your head, bend this left knee. Catch that pointed foot ankle and tuck this pointed foot back. Then try to sink that left knee towards the floor. So if you notice, I did a little push to help try to get that knee down. Hang on to the big toe or hang on to the belt or strap. 1. This is a nice psoas stretch, nice sartorius muscle stretch, nice tensor fossa stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly catch the ankle, let the knee lift, plant the foot, pick the right leg back up, drop it. Catch the left big toe. Let's go back to the beginning for the left side. Extend the right leg down to the floor, right palm on top of thigh, elbow off the ground, so not this. Elbow up and reach forward. 1, 2, reach towards that kneecap, make that kneecap active. 3, 4, 5. Head and shoulders drop. Opening that leg out to the left, hanging onto that hip, keeping that hip on the floor. 1, so make this leg work so it doesn't roll off the ground. 2, try to hold the chin down. 3, 4, 5. Pick the leg back up. If you want to change it to 3 limb pose, come to seated. Take that right leg tucked back. Sit on a block if you need it. And tip forward over both thighs. That's one option. Or if you want to stay reclined in Supta Padangusthasana, left leg over, pick your head up, bend this right knee into ribs and chest, point that foot, catch that ankle, take this foot tucked back. Try to have heel and hip close, and then you're going to try to shift forward to try to get that right knee to the ground. 1, 2, 3, big stretch, so you can always be seated in 3 limb pose. 4, 5. So letting that right leg release, planting that right foot down, taking that left leg up. Hugging the knees in, rolling your way to seated, and take a vinyasa. So cross it, pull it through, wiggle it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring your right knee forward like you're gonna do pigeon, but keep your right heel back. So it's not up by your wrist, it's back. And come down. 1. So the right heel should be touching the front of your left hip thigh space. So kind of right about the bikini line. 2. 3. 4. Now we're going to go into Gomukhasana. I'm going to turn this pose sideways. You can stay facing forward. So if you would stay facing forward, you're basically just going to bring this left knee up, widen the feet, and sit back. I'm just going to turn this so that you can see where we're going to go. So knees are in tight. And as much of a nice straight up vertical stack as you can imagine those knees being. So your inner thighs are tight and squished in together. Sit up tall. You can stay here, rest easy. You can bring a block over to the right. Right leg is top leg. Right hand goes to the block. Inhale, left arm up. You're gonna bend that right elbow to block, or if you don't need block, you're gonna try to bend that right elbow to floor and reach with that left arm. 1, this is a nice gluteus medius muscle stretch and a nice oblique stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up. And then you would just step out to take your vinyasa. I just had to turn mine forward a little bit. So left leg forward, knee to the wrist. So knee to the wrist, but heel back to the right hip and thigh. So different angle of pigeon, and bring it down. 1, long, straight back leg, nice and straight, nice and relaxed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice Ujjayi Prana. Breath coming in and going out freely. So you're just going to bring that right knee up behind, widen the feet, and sit back. I'm just going to turn mine sideways. All right, so you don't want to sit on the feet. You could sit on a block. You could always elevate your hips when you're dealing with some hip tightness. Right, so up on a block if you need to. We're going to go left this time. So don't sit on the foot. Try to have the knees stacked and the inner thighs tight, and you can stay here without the side bend. Or right arm up. Exhale, lean over. Elbow can rest on block. Or you can ditch the block and try to bring the elbow all the way to the floor. 1, reach with that right arm. 2, long breath, smooth and easy. 3, invest in what you're doing right now, not what comes next, not what we've already done. 4, 5. Inhale, rise. Without vinyasa, coming in to Baddha Konasana. Feet together. Now we're going to do this in 3. So have a bigger gap. Softer diamond shape. Catch the feet. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, tip forward. 1, 2, 3. Coming up. Scoot your hips towards your feet. Only a quarter or third of that. Grab the feet, lift the chest, lower the shoulders, reach the head. Come forward. Your elbows can go on your calf muscles. 1, you can kind of push down with your elbows. 2, 3. Inhale up. Try to come in as close as you can. Close as you can. Lift and come as close, pubic bone to heels, pubic bone to heels, pubic bone to heels. Take your seat. Catch your feet. Strong grip of the thumbs that tries to peel the feet open so little piggies touch. Big piggies don't. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, reach forward. Elbows can go on the calf muscles. Try to go out in front of the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up. Pull the knees up. Around the back, wrap your arms around the knees, drop your head. Roll your way slowly to the floor. Set up like you're going to do bridge pose, but take your feet all the way to the edge of the mat. Let both knees fall to the right, both fall to the right. You can stay there or pick your right foot up, hook it on your left knee, reach out your left arm. 1. This is just releasing that big external rotation from Baddha Konasana, drawing this left leg into a nice internal twist. 3, 4, 5. Unhook the foot, pick both knees back upright. Feet are wide. Let the feet fall to the left. So your right leg's internally, inner knee towards the floor. Left foot can come up and catch that knee. 1. This is a very good stretch for runners. 2, 3, relax the feet. Try not to be stiff where you don't need to be stiff. 4, 5, unhook the foot, pick the knees back up. Hug the knees in. Exhale, bring your head to your knees.